Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing y'all how I moisturize my hair and give you all some updates with my hair as well. And we're officially on day number 19 or 20 of me moisturizing my hair for the year 2026. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I moisturize my hair every other day using water, oil, and a leave-in conditioner. So we're on the 20th day of the year, like I just said, and my goal of my length retention / protective styling challenge is to retain more length this year. So for these videos, I just show you all what my hair is looking like every other day. So it's more so of a visual update, and I may do a little bit of information if I notice anything significant. But otherwise, here is how my hair is looking. It feels fine. No issues. And then every morning, recently I just spray my edges with a little bit of water to just separate them out a little bit and take my scarf off and go. So now that I showed you all my hair up close, I'm gonna take a picture of my hair to document in the bun, and then I'll take my bun out. All right, let's go ahead and take my bun out together. So here, get a good angle. Trying to see what my cat's trying to get into the door, knowing he's not supposed to be in there. He does that every time. What was that? Just another very tiny piece of cotton. I don't know how it got there, but here we have it. Here's my hair close. I think it's a pretty good view. Wow. Okay, so now let's take it out. It's like the second time I found some cotton in my hair, or lint. So let's go ahead and remove it. And there you have it. These are my braids. Let me put this down for y'all. Okay, so these are my braids. They're looking really good. They have the perfect angle. Here's it up close. Okay, and y'all can see. There we have it. And right now, I just am doing this to show y'all how the sections are holding up, because I told y'all one of my concerns is matting of my hair, since I'm keeping it in for an extended period of time. So I just want to show y'all what everything's looking like. I won't do this every time because I really don't want to touch my hair that often, but here it is. So what I'll do next is take a picture, and then we'll come right back. So after looking at the picture, I would say my ends look a little bit frizzy again, but I'm not too worried about it. And I was reading one of my comments the other day. I didn't read it all the way through. I still gotta respond as well. But someone said frizz is normal, which I agree, it is normal. And I know I'm always harping on not wanting frizzy hair. But I think I wanna maybe clarify that I don't want excessive frizz to the point where it looks like my hair needs to be taken out today because it needs to be redone. But if it's just a little bit of frizz, I'm not too worried. But still, no frizz is better. So I'm gonna do what I can to minimize it. But yep, just put some water on my hair. Get some in this area. Alright, and the next thing I'll do is put on my leave-in conditioner. I'm actually gonna run out maybe in the next 2 weeks. It's really low. And I try to use a little bit. Did I put enough on my edges? Let's do some more. And go ahead and just apply some. Yes, frizz is inevitable with curly hair, period. It's just everybody has a different threshold for how much frizz they're able to tolerate. And so far, my hair has been holding up really well. Like, I'm really happy with my results so far. And we are pretty much 1 week into, more than a week into February, which is so exciting. So the month is almost over in my eyes. Like, February's about to go by so fast. As soon as this weekend is over, I can't wait. Super, 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 super duper excited. I think the most exciting month will definitely be June, because that's going to be the 6-month mark for this journey. And you know what 6 months mean? 3 inches. Which is not a lot. Which is a lot, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. What's another thing I want to talk about, or at least comes to my mind? I put some right here. The noise you hear in the back are my kitty cats. Playing with each other. Okay. But yes, where was I? Thought process. Where was I? Hair is gonna grow. Oh yeah, so last year I was getting trims about every 3 months. And it wasn't, another thing I want to clarify, I might do it in a separate video, but it wasn't that we were like, okay, every 3 months you come here, you're gonna get a trim. It was never like that. It was more so like, I would see her every month, and then she would assess my hair, and then based on her assessment, she would end up trimming my hair, and then it came to a point where I was recognized like, oh, she's low-key trimming every 3 months. So I figured, and she figured, that was like my threshold. But for me, I was always curious, or at least I always thought, like, why? Like, I feel like in the back of my head, I was like, I really shouldn't be needing a trim that often. I mean, 3 months honestly is not that often. But I was thinking to myself, I really shouldn't be needing a trim if I don't do anything to my hair, because I wasn't. My ends were protected in a bun. My hair was in cornrows 24/7 under a wig. So I'm like, so there's something she's doing in her process of taking care of my hair that's leading to a little bit of wear and tear on my hair. And so that also contributed to the reason as to why I decided to do my own hair towards the end of 2025. So, and it's not that she was like doing a bad job like at all, clearly, because my hair grew really well and it looked really good at the end of the year. But I always thought to myself, I feel like I could preserve more length if I did my hair myself, especially using the Rev Air, because I believe she was using a comb attachment to blow dry my hair once a month. And I finally got my Rev Air. And so I was just, thinking to myself, eventually, I got my cats. I was thinking to myself, eventually I'll just do my own hair, which I did. So I'm actually hoping this year when I go see her at the 3-month mark, she's like, everything's good, or you probably only need 1/8 of an inch cut off or trimmed based on, because I'm really, y'all see what I do to my hair. I don't do anything to my hair, so I'm not anticipating needing a lot of hair trimmed. I'm really hoping I don't. And another thing I did when I went into the salon, I always came in with my hair straight out of the cornrows, so pretty much like a fresh braid out, not detangled, nothing. And she never required me to detangle my hair. And she was always like, well, it's my job, so you don't need to do that. But my point of saying that is I feel as though if I, with my wash day, I think at least, because I haven't washed my hair that often. I'm trying to actually remember the steps before March gets here. But with my regular wash day, I detangle my hair pretty well. I don't just go into the water with my hair and start washing it. And she would dry detangle it a little bit, but not go heavy into the process of doing it. So I'm thinking as well, okay, maybe if I eliminate that step and actually do a thorough detangle before I get my hair wet and start washing it on a regular wash day, I could retain more length and prevent unnecessary breakage. So essentially, I figured I could retain more length with me doing my hair and paying close attention or being extra careful in the specific steps that I use on wash day and the method that I use, particularly the Rev Air that does not involve comb attachment. So, and right now I'm just doing applying product to my ends to get rid of some of that frizz. In the future, maybe on a separate hair journey, I may consider using flaxseed gel on my ends. I don't have to do this process too often. Honestly, I went an entire month without having to do this consistently. I just think my style is starting to get old, which is normal. But in the future, I may consider using flaxseed gel on my ends. But as of right now, I'm just gonna stick to this regular, simple routine. I really don't like adding. Like if I can get away with less steps and less products, that's what I'm gonna do. But I always think of alternatives. It just crosses my mind here and there. And I have a lot of alternatives to the different steps that I use. But given that these steps work pretty well, and I already committed to this routine, I'm not going to use those alternative methods right now, but definitely in the future. AKA, if it's not broke, don't fix it. All right, so we are, I don't know why I just added more product, but the hair is looking better, less frizzy. All right, so now we can add my good old jojoba oil. But yes, I hope you all's journey is going well. Hope you're staying committed to your routine, adapting as needed, keeping things simple if simple works for you. Sorry, I'm putting some right here. I'm just pressing like I always do. just a little bit more on my edges. By the way, do you all prefer me talking or do you prefer music and quicker videos? Because I can do that for sure, especially for this month because I got a little bit more busy schedule this month. So now I'm putting on my scrunchie. Make sure it's loose is why I always do that. And then making sure my ends are protected. And I get my scrunchie. Make sure to wrap and secure all my ends. We'll do a double wrap today. But make sure there's no tension whatsoever. Let's see, I feel something right here. Yeah, and then you can bit some more underneath there. Tuck it in. I need to order my scrunchies, my larger scrunchies. Okay, I found my scarf and I found a bigger scrunchie. I honestly don't know how this looks. I need to look at my hair because I can't be going to. I gotta care a little bit about it. Okay, I think that looks good. This is another scrunchie. It's not tight whatsoever. I literally just put it on top. All right, and tie my hair up for the night. Make sure it's not tight. Get in the shower, go to bed. And last but not least. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with anyone you know in hopes that it will help them. And I will see you in the next video.